this video, I'm going to be showing you the easiest fail-proof method to design a best-selling book cover in just 3 simple steps with ChatGPT. One of the major issues a lot of publishers are having is getting clicks to their Amazon KDP books. Now, I have a student that just newly enrolled in my Zero to Hero Amazon KDP blueprint. And after asking her some few questions, I discovered that she was having issue with her book cover design, and this is one of the major issue a lot of publishers are having. They don't know how to get clicks to their book. You can actually write a good book, get a good keyword, but if people don't click on your book, you will not make sales on Amazon KDP. So in this video, I'll be showing you the easiest method to design a best-selling book cover with ChatGPT. Now, you don't have to use Canva, you don't have to use any of those tools to design whatever you want to design. I'll show you how to use ChatGPT to design a best-selling book cover that will help your book sell more and actually make more royalty in a short period of time. Let's get started. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. It's Value Bank here. Now, in the intro of this video, I told you guys I was going to show you a fail-proof method of designing a bestseller book cover that will help you sell your book more. Now, one of the major issue publishers are facing is the issue of sales. You understand, people are not getting sales in their Amazon KDP book. Now, let's just take out the fact that a lot of people don't know how to get good keywords or create a good book or even launch their book properly. But one thing that can drive the sale to your book is for you to have a good book cover. It is very, very important. Book cover is one of the lifeblood of your profit on Amazon KDP. Now, before we actually go into the full details of this video and I start showing you the simple step I am about to talk about in this video, I want you to do me the favor of making sure that you like this video. Give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend this video to more publishers like you who want secrets like this for them to grow their Amazon KDP royalty and business. So let's get started. Now, the first thing that we are even going to be talking about, because a lot of people don't know this, are the elements of a good book. Most people don't know the element of a good book. You understand? And that is what they are missing when it comes to designing a good book cover. Look, whatever you need to succeed on Amazon, I have said it time without number in this channel, is already on the Amazon platform. It's for you to just go there, study what is working and replicate it in your own business. A lot of publishers don't have the time to doing this. Succeeding on Amazon KDP is very easy. You just have to look at what is working, replicate it in your own business, and you also do the same. You get? So it is easy that way. Now, there are 10 core elements of a good book cover and you need to know them. Number one that you need to know is strong title and subtitle placement. So you have a clear readable, even at a thumbnail size, what's it called, title in your book. Short title that stands as, subtitle that actually explains what the book is about. You have to actually know this. That is the first element of a good book cover. You must have a clear title that actually stands out, and the subtitle that you are adding to your book is something that simply explains the value and what they will be getting from that book. If you come to Amazon and you look at these book covers, you will see the same pattern. Now, they have the title of the book, Diabetic Diet Cookbook for Beginners, and you have the subtitle that is explaining to the potential buyer what this book is about. Super easy, everyday, low carb, low fat, vegetarian, and low sugar recipes. This is like the benefit or the end goal of what the reader is actually going to be getting from this particular book. So if you are going to design a very good book cover, you must follow patterns that is working already on the Amazon platform. I want you guys to pay attention to this video, and also before the end of this video, I also have a bonus for people who are going to be staying to the end of this video. The second core element of a good book cover is what I call typography, which simply means your font. So choose fonts that fit the book's niche that you are writing on. Amazon is a place that is very visible. Whatever you are doing, you can actually see an example on this platform and work with it. So if you are into the self-help niche, you can go to the best-selling book there and look at the kind of fonts they are using and try to use those similar fonts that works for your own niche. You understand? That is the second core element of a good book cover, making sure that you use the right font for your book. Number three core element of a good book cover is color scheme. I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm explaining to you. Color scheme. Color should reflect the mood and the genre. Dark tones, you can use dark tones for mystery or thriller, bright pastels for romance, earthy tones for cookbook. Go to your niche. What are these people actually using in their book cover? What kind of background, what kind of images are they adding to their book cover that is making them sell? If you look at this book cover that is selling, this is a bestseller here. You understand? The easy diabetic diet cookbook you get is a bestseller here, and you can look at the patterns and you look at the element they have added to this book that is making it sell so well. You can come to this book as someone who wants to write a similar book on cookbook in this particular niche. It doesn't matter the niche that you are publishing on, you just look at it and try to replicate what they have done. You get? So make sure that you understand the color scheme in your niche. And the number four core element is imagery and graphic. One strong focal image is better than a clutter of images. You must understand this. So you must make sure that whatever image that you are using should be relevant to that your niche that you are publishing on. Most people just pick up images from anywhere, add to their book cover, and they hope that they will sell. You won't sell books that way. You have to make sure that whatever image that you are adding to your book cover, it is relevant to that niche and it actually resonates with those target audience that you are publishing for. The fifth core element of a good book cover is to make sure that you know what I call a genius signal, a neat signal. A cover should instantly tell readers what type of book it is. If it is a cookbook, the elements that you add to that book should actually shout out so well that people should understand that what you are doing is a cookbook. If it is a business book, the element that you actually add to that cover should actually shout that this is a business book. The number six element of a good book cover is hierarchy and balance. You have to understand this when you are doing your cover design. So your title should be the most prominent thing here. If you look at these book covers, you will see that these titles stand out. That is the first thing you want to do. Just follow what is working, follow the pattern, and it will also work for you. It is easy to succeed on Amazon, just like I told you. Now, the seventh element of a good book cover is readability. You understand? At thumbnail size. On Amazon, your cover is often viewed at a tiny size, just the way you can actually see it here, except maybe you are opening this book in another tab, then you can actually now see how big and how visible these things are. You understand? So you must make sure that if you are designing your book cover, also design it for readability. Let it be clear enough that people can see it no matter how tiny it is. Number eight element is that your book cover and spine, if paperback or hardcover, should make sure that your back cover has a blurb, which is a description or the benefit they will get, author bio. It should have a barcode which Amazon will surely put for you, and also maybe review quotes that you can add to your book. I have seen some publishers actually use this. They actually add some review quotes, something like editorial reviews, to the back of their book. This actually gives them credibility, you understand, and it helps them sell more. The number ninth element is consistency with author branding. So you don't want to create this type of cover today and tomorrow you are creating another type of cover. If people are seeing your book, they should know that this book is coming from this particular person. It becomes easy that way for them to recognize your book. Once they see your book, they can easily tell that, okay, this particular book is coming from this particular author. It becomes easy for them to buy your book. You understand? And the number 10 core element of a good book cover is professional polish. No stretch images, blurry fonts, or clashing colors. You must understand this. So also make sure that you have a clean, minimalist, and intentional always. Make sure that you are always intentional, and being intentional makes you actually beat your competitor in whatever you are doing. Now let's go into designing our book cover with ChatGPT. Now the first thing you want to do to designing your book cover with ChatGPT is to make sure that you go to that niche and find out books that are already doing well, preferably bestsellers. Before a book can hit the bestseller list, it is actually means that this book has done well and the cover is very good for people to click on it. You get? Now if you look at this book, you see that this book is a bestseller. You get? This particular book that you are seeing here is a bestseller and the design is very simple. You can try to replicate this design with ChatGPT. Go to that niche that you are publishing on and look for books that are already doing well. You understand, that are doing well. Look for books that the covers are well designed. Look for books that are making sales. If they are making sales, they have low bestseller rank, it means that these books are getting click. And for these books to be getting click, it means that the covers are good enough for people to click on them. Your book cover must be attractive for people to be able to actually click on your book cover. If you have a book cover that is not attractive, you will not make sales in your Amazon KDP business. You have to understand this. As you can see, this particular book is making up to $80 a day. Now if we actually go to this next page, you actually have a book here that is doing very well and is a bestseller. Now for you to replicate this, let's just open this in another tab and let's see what this cover looks like. Now look at this cover. You see that this cover is very beautiful and it is well designed. Even if there is a lot of clutter here, but it still gets results, you understand. And if you notice something, this book was released in June but it became a bestseller and it's doing very very well. You get? So if you look at a cover like this that has been proven to work on that niche that you are, and if I am talking, I am using cookbook to explain. You can try this for any niche. Go to that particular niche, pick up covers that are doing well, you understand, in that particular niche. You can try them and try to replicate these covers to fit your book. The prompt I'm going to be sharing with you in this video, it is going to help you create covers that actually aligns with what your book is talking about. The details ChatGPT is going to be using to create your cover is going to be from your book. You get? Now let me say you've look at this book now, you've picked this cover and you say, okay, I want to replicate this cover. You get? What you want to do is to make sure that you save this cover first. Make sure that you save it. You get? Let's just save this cover here. Let's save it here. You get? That cover is now saved. The second thing you want to do is go to your ChatGPT, and if you are using ChatGPT, you can use the pro version of ChatGPT for you to actually get the best result. You can also use Grok AI for this and you can also get amazing results. So the first thing you want to do is to make sure you use this prompt I am going to be pasting here. Now this prompt is going to be in the description of this video. If you scroll down to the description of this video, you will see this prompt there. You can just copy it, paste it, and use it the way it has been used in this particular video. So let's copy this prompt and let's go back to ChatGPT. So all you want to do is paste it on the chat. As you can see, I will provide you with a best-selling book cover that has already proven successful in generating clicks and sales. I want you to study it carefully and use it as a guide. Your task is to design my book cover so that it not only captures the winning element of the bestseller but also improves upon them, making it even more eye-catching, clickable, and optimized for sales. The design should draw inspiration from the bestseller while standing out as a unique, professional, and highly marketable, you understand, book cover. Do you understand? So this is the simple prompt you need to use, and you click enter. Now once you click enter, it will give you the response. Okay, now as you can see, it says yes, I understand, share the bestseller cover you want to study, and I will use you want me to study, and I will use its winning element as a guide while improving clarity, contrast, and thumbnail impact, so your cover stands out and says, here is how we will handle it once you upload the reference. What I will analyze: visual hierarchy, title, author name, badges, typography choices and spaces, color, construct and genre, focal image and simplicity as thumbnail. You understand? So ChatGPT will actually give you this response. So the next thing you have to do is to upload the sample cover that you've gotten. You get that you want to replicate. So all you need to do is click on add files. Okay, go to where the cover is and add the files. Now before now, I have gotten some good covers that I would love to replicate. You get? So all you need to do is to go to where you save the cover in your phone or your PC and click on it, then upload it. You get? You can now say sample cover. Okay, analyze. Tell ChatGPT to analyze it. Okay, so you see, perfect. Thanks for sharing the sample cover. Here's a breakdown of what makes this design effective and what could be improved to make your version even stronger. You get? Now this is, you get, now it also talked about the weakness of the cover and all that. It now gave you recommendation of what your cover could be like. You get? So at this point also, you can also tell it to give you a prompt. Now that is after you've uploaded your file, because you need to upload your file, your manuscript, so that ChatGPT can get the details it needs to create your own cover. And if it is creating your cover, it should create it from the details it's getting from, your own book, so that all whatever that will be added in your design will be used, you understand, in your design will actually align with your book. So all you need to do is to click on add photo or file, then go and look for your manuscript. For this video, I'll be using this one, then I'll upload it. You get? Now the next prompt I will use after uploading it is this prompt. This is my manuscript. Analyze and get all the needed elements accurately that should be used for the cover design. You get? So what you just simply want it to do for you is to get the details that is needed for this design. You get? Then just click on enter and let's allow it to load. You get? Now you can still take this design and go to Canva and try to replicate them. This is one of the best ways, first of all, to be very good at, cover design. If you want to, like, make sure that you design your covers very well, is go to the bestsellers on that niche, look at what other books have done just the way I told you, and try to replicate most of those covers and add your own uniqueness to it. Before you do this like 100 times, you will be very good at design. You will begin to understand things that you didn't understand earlier, prior before that time. You get. So it has actually given us the details we need. As you can see, ChatGPT has actually brought out the title, the super easy, high protein, low carb diet cookbook for beginners. Subtitle also, the author name, you understand, edition, unique selling points, tune, and what is it called, an audience of the book. You get. The book is approachable, beginner friendly, and promise real life results without complexity. It emphasizes on energy cravings control. So all these things, design recommendations to make your cover unique but competitive. Here is what you should include: dominant title, color hierarchy, use blue and white and plus green. Okay. Call out badges, food imagery, auto placement, clean smaller font at the bottom. You understand? Then final cover text layout. So this is how it will be like. You get. So this is how it will be like. So the next step, do you want me to mock up two different? This is ChatGPT just giving you extra stuff that it might do for you. So you might just decide to say, okay, create, you know, uh, a prompt, an image prompt for me for my cover, and you can use that image prompt to, you know, go to other AI and also create the book. You understand? Create the cover for yourself. So for this, I will just say generate my cover image. Okay, generate my best, just add bestseller cover book cover. You know, generate my bestseller book cover. You can now add the size in 8.5 by 11. So if your book is like what is it called, 6 by 9, you do 6 by 9. If your book is 5.5 by 8.5, you just put that. You understand? So you click on enter and let us see how it will generate and the kind of result it will get for us. And most of the time, the first generation might not actually look good. You get. So you can just simply start, correcting it, and until it comes out where you can still give it more details, what you want, to be in the cover. It will still add those details for you. You get. So that is how sometimes ChatGPT might not be responding well. So you just keep giving it the details. Remove this, it will remove it for you. Add this, it will add this up for you. Make this like this, it will make this like this for you. You understand? So it's just that is why it is a tool that you converse with to actually give you your desired result. You get. So let's just wait for it and see the result it will give to us, if it will come out well. As you can see, our cover has been created and you can see how beautiful it actually looks. You get. As you can see, the super easy high protein low carb diet cookbook, you see, includes 30-day meal plan. This is the subtitle here. This is the 2025, you know this is the pen name here, and this is like an image of, a high protein low carb food. You get. You see that this cover is simple, this cover is fine. You understand? You can simply use this and go and upload on Amazon and it can go. You can even tell it to generate more better ones than this and see what it will generate for you. You get. You can tell it to give me more better cover than the above one. You get. Then you just click on enter, wait for it to generate it for you. You get. So you can, from here, you can be telling it to add more details, it will add more details for you. Some people might also decide to take this to Canva, and do a little touch on it. But if you are someone who is into design, you see that ChatGPT actually did a great job here. There is balance when it comes to this design. You get. And you see that it also washed out the margin. here, it also washed out the margin. You see that you are seeing space here, you are seeing space here, you see all this space here, you understand. And this is where your text is supposed to be. Your image can actually extend to the end of the design, but your text should be within the margin. And that is what ChatGPT has actually given to us. You get? So you can try this like once and it might not work out. All you just need to do, just make sure that if you are using, if you can try it with the free version, it might work for you. You get? It will surely work for you. But if you want to like get the best of the best designs, just use a pro version when you are doing all this stuff. So yeah, as you can see, book design becomes very easy. Now some people, just like I said, some people can now take this to Canva and maybe do a little touch on it, but this book cover actually comes out well. If you just upload this book cover like this, you'll be sure to sell. You understand? Because it's just clear. The title is bold, the subtitle is here. You look at the color, it includes 30-day meal plan. All the details that ChatGPT actually got, it was from our book. And that is why it is very important that whatever you are doing, make sure that you give ChatGPT the needed details or the needed things it needs to generate your content for you. You get? So it's as simple as this. So okay, this one is actually doing the 0 point cookbook, the one who actually gave it as an example. You get? That is why I said most of the time it actually makes mistake. You get? Look at this one now. You get? Some people might just decide to take this and change the name, take it to Canva and change the name and just do a little touch on it. This one now is super easy 0 point weight loss cookbook, which was like the sample we gave to it. You understand? Just like the sample we gave to it. You get? So you can decide to take this to Canva and do a little touch on it, or you can tell it to generate for my own book. Let's see what it will do for us again. So I'm actually, you just have to like try things out. You get? But going from this point, like from this point to the point it generated this for me, it will actually give you what you want. You get? You can now upload, you can also still download this, upload it and tell it to make it better, remove whatever you don't like, and it will do the same. You can also mock this up also by downloading it, uploading it back and tell it to mock up what you have given to it. It will also mock it up for you. So it's as easy as that. So let's see what it will generate for us. Then I will be giving you the bonus I have for you guys in this video. If you have watched this video to this point, you actually have a bonus for me. Now, a lot of people have joined the Zero to Hero Amazon KDP blueprint for the past few weeks, because for the past few, close to 30 days now, the course has been on discount. And if you are not getting it up to this point, here today is the 23rd. I'm recording this video on the 23rd of August. And if you are not getting the Zero to Hero Amazon KDP blueprint course before the end of this month, the price is actually increasing to 45,000 naira. You understand? And it's still, affordable that way. And the value in the course is just timeless. You get? The value in the course. So let's just see what ChatGPT did for us. Then I will tell you everything you need to know about the gift I have for you guys. Okay, so I told it to generate for my own book. Even when I told it to generate for my own book, it still gave me the same thing. Now, regardless of ChatGPT actually giving me, the same, making the same mistake, you see that this book cover it now design is even better than the previous, like the main cover that we are trying to replicate, and it's more clean, it's more sharper. You get? When you come down and look at this book cover, these are like our first original cover it generated for us, and the next one it used the sample cover that we generated, added the names and all that. The next one it did the same thing but darker. This one is more finer, the images are more well arranged. All you just need to do is just to change your name, go to Canva, use the magic text and grab all this and change all this. You get your design. This place, just leave it like that. This super easy is already your this thing. All you just need to do is to change your title, leave this 2025 here and change your subtitle, and you have your book cover design well designed. You get. I also told it generate for my own book, and it now made an error here. You get. So ChatGPT can actually be like that. You can also tell it to give you a prompt. I told it again, regenerate again, make sure all the details are correct. It gave me this, but this one is not looking that fine. But you can still take this to Canva and re-edit this. Now, before you try like few times, it will actually give you what you want. Look at this one now, it's actually looking more better. You get. If you look at this one, is you see that it is looking much better, if you get, than every other one that it has generated for us. As you can see, the super easy high protein low carb diet cookbook for beginners, it added this call-out budget 30-day meal plan inside. It added the subtitle, the images here, and you have this here. You understand, you see that it is actually making sense. Then the next thing I told it to do is to put all the covers in, like, make sure that I can download all the covers, then I can go and use it to do whatever I want to do. As you can see, I say, how can I download all the images in this chart in one folder? It now say right now each cover you ask for is already saved as a downloadable file. Do you understand? In PNG. In this chart, you can see them with labels, like, you understand this. Then it asks me, do you want me to create a zip file with all the covers from this chart so you can download them in one go? I said yes. It created it for me. Now, while you are doing that, you can tell it to add the size that you want, and it will add it in a zip file in respect to the file that you gave to it. The first size I told it was 6 by 9. This is when it added it. I now gave it 8.5 by 11. It now also added it here. You get. So it's just as simple as that. After you are done generating your cover and you are comfortable with the design it has generated for you, the next thing is to tell it to add all the cover in that particular chart in a zip file. It will zip it up for you. After it zip it up for you in the particular size that you want, it can be 6 by 9 like this one. Now I can just click on download and download it. You get. You can see it's downloading. You get. After downloading, now I can now go and view this cover in my own device and see how it looks like. You get. As you can see, it has actually downloaded. So if I go to my device now, I can actually extract this and view how it is. You get. It's just as simple as that. Now I've actually extracted all the files. If you click on this now, this is in 6 by 9. You can see the covers now. If I just scroll, you can see how the cover actually looks like. You can see that they are looking beautiful. This one, you can just delete it. You delete anyone you don't want, and anyone maybe there is mistake on it, like this one. For people who are doing 0 point cookbook, you can just like I said, take this to Canva, change your title and all that. You've gotten your perfect cover. You get. You see this one, you see, like, this is the our actual cover it generated for us. You see how good it is actually looking. You get. Look at this, look at this, look at this one it generated for us. So it's just as simple as that. Now for the bonus, if you have not gotten the Zero to Hero Amazon KDP blueprint, I don't know what you are doing as a publisher. Now, there has been a lot of courses out there that has misled a lot of people. You get. Misled a lot of people in this KDP business. Most of the people that are coming to buy my courses are people that have bought like several courses, and they find it difficult to actually see result because most of the information these guys are sharing is half-baked information. These are information that doesn't get them results. You get. On Amazon KDP, if you want to succeed, you have to understand certain things, and the certain things is what I have really dealt with. You understand? Number one is your book title, your keyword. You have to understand keyword very well if you want to succeed on Amazon KDP. Number two is creating a good book. If you don't know how to create book around that keyword that you found, you are just wasting your time. Number three is doing a proper book launching. If you don't know the element of a good book launch, you won't sell your book. You need to actually know the 21 element that actually helps you get your book sell. You don't want to be a publisher that just publish book and you pray and hope that your book sell. You want to be a publisher that put out a book out there and you know that this book will sell because you have done everything right. And how do you do everything right? Is by actually knowing everything that you need to do in the first place. This is where a lot of publishers suffer a lot because they don't know what will help them sell. Now there are some people that have joined my mentorship just because of this offer and they are seeing massive results. I have people that have actually become bestsellers in that particular niche they are publishing on just because of the information you will be getting also if you get into the zero to hero Amazon KDP blueprint course today. You get, I have people that their sales are actually improving and their books have started picking up sales just because they applied one of the elements that is taught in the zero to hero Amazon KDP blueprint. I'm not selling you a course, I'm actually selling you a gift. Just like I said in my previous videos, this course is not created to make money, it's created to actually help publishers out there who wants to really make money in the Amazon KDP space make money, and also help people who see book publishing as a vehicle of wealth creation to use it to make money. So it's a guide and it's a gift. I created this course out of a place of love because I saw that a lot of courses out there that are just collecting people's money and not giving them the exact result that they are supposed to be getting. That is why I created this course. It was created in a place of a need and a cry because people were like, I have tried everything, and most people were feeling like Amazon KDP is a scam, it's not working for me and all that. It is because they have not tasted true knowledge and true information that can actually help them succeed. So this is what you will be getting. Now in the next 7 days, today is the 23rd of August. In the next 7 days, the course will still be on discount. And if you are not getting the offer now, I think you'll be doing yourself the biggest mistake as a KDP publisher. First of all, my students don't experience book blocking. My students don't experience account termination. It is rare. I don't say that it don't happen. It is rare. It is rare. When I mean it is rare, it is rare. You understand how to write a good book. You understand how to find keywords that sell themselves. You understand the niche that you want to publish on, not just cookbook, not just travel guide, the niche that you publish on, and you make sales in those niches. Books are easy to create in those niches that will help you sell more. You get, so this is what you'll be getting: a full Amazon KDP publishing blue course. You understand, from beginner to pro. Even if you are already a pro on Amazon KDP, you just actually need this course to actually scale up your Amazon KDP business, especially the book launch section that actually has a video on how you can get reviews for free. You get, and it's very important. If you want to launch your book to the moon, you need social proof. You need people to see that, okay, this book has been proven to sell. That is why people are coming to Amazon to leave review on this particular book. So if you understand, so you also be getting a free content generation template, a 10 method of how to get profitable keyword. You will never, when it comes to keyword in this course, is actually packed, and I still have the best keyword research video on YouTube. You also be getting my Apple publishing blueprint. You'll be getting my Kobo accelerator system. You also be getting my bestseller strategy that you need to know. Just like I said, I have students that are bestsellers in their niche. You also be getting my 30-day accountability hold up, which means in the next 30 days, I will be holding you by the hands and make sure you succeed with this business and understand it well. If you are someone that is struggling in the business, you understand it to the point that you'll be confident enough that when you write that first book, you will sell. You understand? And another thing you also be getting is a stress-free way of creating an Amazon KDP account that doesn't require verification. So you don't need to, even if it requires verification, there is provision for you to verify that account. That is very, very easy. You understand? So if you are getting the course on seller, you can just click on the link in the description below. The promo code is hero65. Everything will be linked in the description of this video. If you are getting it, you know, from direct, you can send me a DM. There will be a link directly to my DM in the description of this video, so all you need to do is to click on it. I'll also attach my WhatsApp number in the description of this video and also attach it in the comment section, so you can just send me a direct DM on WhatsApp if you are getting it, you know, ASAP. You just send me message on WhatsApp and tell me you want to take advantage of the discount that is currently going on and I want to make payment. I'll send you the account number, you send the money, you'll be added to the support group. You also be added to the course section where you have to actually see the pre-recorded videos that will actually change your Amazon KDP game. Actually, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I am ValueBank and I will be rooting for you all from afar. God bless you.